Hey! If you enjoyed the content on this video, please be sure to subscribe. I mean, if you want to, please. I'll give you a tour. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Fuck. Stupid!
Yo, what's up, you guys? It's the Kid Spot here, and we're here to talk about some new fucking shit. I'm so fucking stupid. Y'all see this? This shit is so fucking tight. It's just really stuck in my head. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's so nice. It's so nice. But seriously, anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something that I was reading on the interweb the other day, right? Have any of you guys ever played the NES Classic? That's what I thought. No one fucking played that shit, because everyone didn't even fuck. No one got to play it because scalpers and other fuckers, you know, got the shit early ahead of everybody. Nintendo, you know, they didn't want to restock on shit. So you know what they said? They said, fuck it. You know what? We're just gonna cease production on this bitch. Recently, they just announced the SNES Classic that's coming out later on. Well, I think, yeah, it's coming out later on this year, but it's available for pre-order like pretty shortly. Probably by the time you see this video, it's probably out for pre-order. Now you're probably thinking, you know, if you're not that big of a Nintendo fan, why would you buy SNES? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you buy SNES Classic with only like, I think like 20 or so games on it? Why would you buy it when you just buy NES itself and then just buy the game? Because it's nostalgia. That's fucking why. That's why people buy this shit. Now I did hear that Nintendo was gonna be, you know, amping up productions on the SNES. This shit's still gonna be sold the fuck out. By the time you see the word pre-order, the shit's sold out. It's gone. You might as well say, fuck it, I'm never gonna play this shit. And you know what the big thing about it is the fact that there's Star Fox 2 on this shit. Star Fox 2 never fucking released. Never released on the SNES Classic. And you know what? You won't ever get to play the shit. You know why? Because they're gonna be sold the fuck out. And you know what Nintendo's gonna do? Cease fucking production. But in all seriousness though, this is an article on Engadget.com by David Lump. Okay, it's about the SNES. He's talking about the SNES Classic will probably be the last retro console that Nintendo will make. You know what I'm saying? Well, that will, I guess, remake, if you want to call it that. I don't know. Okay, so he does say that the SNES Classic will launch September 29th, which is not too far. It's not too far away. He's saying the reason why the SNES Classic will be the last retro console Nintendo makes is because after that is the Nintendo 64. Okay, and it says right here, I'm gonna read it quote by quote. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing up on screen for you guys. Okay, it says, because the next main console is the big ends lineup, the Nintendo 64. Is it anywhere as likely to tug our collective retro heartstrings and thus rake in the nostalgia dollars as a revived SNES and the NES before it? And there are a few other practical reasons too. So I don't know so much about the whole. It was not as like nostalgic as the SNES or the NES. I don't know, because there's a lot of people who I do know that fucking worships the Nintendo 64. I memean, shit, I would too if it was like one of my first consoles. It wasn't, but you know what I'm saying? I still love the Nintendo 64. So he says, first and foremost, the Nintendo 64's library is far less suited to nostalgic throwbacks compared to its predecessor. It's kind of true, I guess. Yes, there are surefire first-party games that take off, like Zelda Ocarina of Time, of course, Super Mario 64, of course, the original Smash Bros. And Star Fox 64, but some of its best titles would be difficult to license, especially classics like GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, Jet Force Gemini, all made by second-party studios Rare in its heyday before it was acquired by Microsoft. That actually makes fucking sense. That makes sense right there. I can see that because aside from Nintendo's first party games, you know, like Zelda, Mario, and Smash Bros. And Star Fox, the other classics on Nintendo 64 are GoldenEye, which I don't see Nintendo remaking that shit. Perfect Dark, which I just downloaded that shit. I think I downloaded that shit on my Xbox not too long ago. Banjo-Kazooie, which is acquired by Microsoft actually. Jet Force Gemini. Yeah, that does make fucking sense. That makes brilliant fucking sense right there, man. But I mean, like, isn't there like some more games that the Nintendo 64 has that's like really fucking awesome aside from those that he listed? I could have sworn. I don't know. Let's check this out. Okay, so you got GoldenEye, Super Mario, Legend of Zelda. Okay, I mean, they could also redo the original Mario Kart. Conker's Bad Fur Day. Why not Conker? What's wrong with Conker, man? You got a problem with Conker, bro? Okay, so you got the original. Can they do the original Donkey Kong? Cause I mean, like they can. Donkey Kong is theirs. It was developed by Rare Studios, but I'm pretty sure they can do Donkey Kong. Diddy Kong Racing, they have, of course, Majora's Mask they can do. I'm not sure about. Really, if they really redo a Nintendo 64 Classic, it's mainly gonna be nothing but first-party games. Like everything on that bitch is gonna be Mario, Zelda, Kirby, and Pokemon. Really, because I know they could probably redo Kirby 64, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, you know, Paper Mario. But I mean, like, but them are like really fucking good games, you know. But I think like majority of those games are on the Virtual Console for the Wii U as well. I know who fucking plays the Wii U still, but I'm just saying, you know, it's out there in case somebody ever wants to, you know, get the shit again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Oh shit! How I forget about that game, Bomberman 64. That shit is so fucking dope. I forgot about that shit. It says even if Nintendo could get those rights, many of those titles appear in rare replays, which it does. It actually. And then he does make a point where there's a port of Super Mario 64 for the DS, and then a graphically updated one for the Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. Pretty much majority of the games that will be on the NES Classic you already probably played or can play on a newer up-to-date system. It says, but overall the system's catalog is far more uneven than the Super NES, especially since many third-party developers balk at the Nintendo 64's cartridge format and choose to develop on Sony's CD-based PlayStation console instead. Compared to the SNES Classic, I need to start. It's like a tongue twister to me. It's saying SNES. I don't know. I keep on thinking I'm saying this shit wrong. I'm gonna just say Super Nintendo, okay? According to Super Nintendo Classics lineup, which includes strong Konami and Square games, Nintendo 64's best third-party games, rare titles aside, could be Turok. I play a little bit of Turok. It's not that bad actually. Turok is pretty good. Star Wars: The Rogue Squadron and Harvest Moon 64. Fucking Harvest Moon. I gotta play that shit soon. There's also an entire genre missing, whereas the SNES Classic comes with legendary RPGs like Final Fantasy III, aka Final Fantasy VI, Secret of Mana, and Super Mario RPG. Its successor only has Paper Mario, flanked by Hybrid Heaven and Quest 64. Square's best title left Nintendo for PlayStation and did Capcom's genre-leading fighting game. And here is where he talks about like the controller and shit. You know, a lot of people don't like the Nintendo 64 controller. It's not that bad to me. It's unique as fuck. Shit is fucking, you know, it's not like GameCube sexy, but it's just some unique shit. It's like that one weird child out your family. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, boy, get ready. If Nintendo come out with this shit, get ready for them to hand you out some free fucking gloves, boy. Some free gloves, because you about to have some blisters out the ass. I mean, unless if they remake it, they put like a little rubber pad on the beginning of the like the top of the analog stick. You know, that makes sense. I doubt they would do a Nintendo 64, but if they do, you know, I ain't gonna complain. You know, it ain't gonna fucking matter to me. It's gonna be sold out within like a fucking hour. It doesn't fucking matter. But what I really want, I don't know. It's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. But it's like I want the fucking GameCube. A little GameCube mini. You know how sexy that shit'll be? Imagine. Just a tiny version of this. Do you understand? This shit is fucking huge. Like, it's not huge, you know what I'm saying? But imagine just like a shrunk version of this with like, what's this? Kirby Air Ride? Imagine a shrunk version of this with like, you know, like a few games on it, like 20 games. You know, the GameCube doesn't get that much appreciation for what it really is. So I'm proposing an idea to you, Nintendo. You make a GameCube Mini Classic, whatever you want to call it, I'll buy 30 of them shits. I'll be one of those people. I'll buy 30 of them shits. It doesn't get much love. A lot of people don't fuck with the GameCube, but this shit has some really good games on it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys play the GameCube, you guys know what I'm fucking talking about. This shit had fucking games on it, bro. Like, what the fuck? What other console you don't got a fucking handle? None! But I know it's not gonna happen. I just really want another way to get me a first party GameCube controller. Like, have you seen any GameCube stuff on the Virtual Console? No. Have they talked about the GameCube recently? They have. They have said some shit about it. Daddy Reggie said some shit about it. That's all I want. Bring the fucking GameCube shit to the Switch and shit, and I can fucking play the GameCube on the Switch and switch up the GameCube for the Switch. Boom. mind blown. But that's all I have to say for you guys. This shit's been going on for too fucking long. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys later into the kid spot. And yeah, bros. Tell me what you guys think. You guys gonna buy a Super NES Classic or whatever? Do you guys want a GameCube Classic? Or do you kind of want a Nintendo 64 Classic? Or am I just fucking being a Nintendo fanboy? Probably all. Okay, so I'm gonna catch you guys later. It's the kid spot. And yeah, boy.